A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, the lone striker has to be prepared to do some of the work himself, but essentially he needs two of the three central midfielders to make runs beyond him and trust that the wide men can service the penalty box and make those link-up runs from out to in. He should get plenty of support with this setup.
It's a good foot in there. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I have little doubt that the striker, Ollie Watkins, will have a huge role to play here, provided they can service him.
Watkins! Jorginho. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Beckenbauer. Now Costa Curta. Manchester United still without a single shot on target. Maradona. Plays a sharp little ball here. Gesson. Cash. Cash made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. And he shoots! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Gesson. Now that looks a decent ball. Vinicius Junior stood his ground strongly. This looks promising. Great chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Cash. Threads one in. Will play through for the wide man. Beckenbauer. Valverde. And it's Valverde. Tries to play it through. Now it's Haaland. Gesson. And he's forced to go back. Beckenbauer. Nicely weighted ball. He's on it. Can he get away? He has found the way through.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
He's found the way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Now it's Messi. And Messi! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, let that be a lesson to...
Haaland! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. He's trying his... Oh, he's been caught napping. Lofted in. That's a decent clearance. And it's Valverde. Oh, well played. Watkins. Gesson. Half-time getting close now. Cash. Gesson. Can he get it through? Can he latch onto this? Beckenbauer. And it's Jorginho. It's Belletti. Foot in. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Looking to play him in. He's having a shot! And the first 45 minutes are up. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think they can be very happy with the flow of the game so far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need to find a way to add that touch of quality in front of goal, that extra clinical edge.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. And we're off again.
Manchester United have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Looks to the other side. Belletti. Manchester United, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Aimed beyond the defence. Just eases him off the ball. Beckenbauer. Vinicius Junior. Opts for safety. Van Dijk. Oh, really good feet. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And the shot! And he hits the net. And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Vinicius Junior.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Knocks it into space. Can he finish? Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Watkins receives it in a good position here. Gesson, Costa Curta gets a foot in here. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Maradona. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Beckenbauer. Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. Valverde. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Watkins. Cash. Great vision. He can run onto that. Gesson. Real chance! He scores! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Watkins is right up in the top 10 scorers in the league.
Substitution on the field.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Konsa. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Rice. It's Van Dijk. In with the challenge. Van Dijk has been caught there. It's a foul.
Substitution on the field. Number 2, Cash. Coming on the field.
And it's
is
Messi.
Number 16.
Beckenbauer.
Substitution.
And it's Valverde. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now, can they get him away? Gets into some space. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Can he get on the end of this? I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Substitutions taking place.
Manchester United making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Mbappe, big chance!
Yeah.
Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Manchester United take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Camera.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Shapes to shoot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's that, the end. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment.